Yes, what's going on? It's Max, welcome back to the channel. So recently been getting some low speed knocking from the car between 0 and 20 and then some vibrations between 75 and 77. So I think it's a Cardan shaft mount. I got under there a little bit and give it a bit of a wiggle. It's a little bit of movement, not too much, but I guess at the point where you're giving the forces that it takes to move one of those, that's what my vibration is, and all the research online seems to think it is. So as you see there is my JXB Cardan shaft support. I'll open it up and go through it with you guys in a sec. But anyway, as you can see, the car is in full height mode. That way I should have enough space to get underneath and get started. So I'm just going to get jacks out anyway. Obviously safety first, put them underneath, get the tools out, get the angle grinder out, and we'll get started. Yeah, so today we're going to be installing this JXB prop shaft, Cardan shaft mount. So obviously JXB, as you can see, instructions. I went for there's two options, the street and track, and I went for the street version. So the mounting, I'm not going to open them now. The mounting, this is the tunnel bracket, which is really nicely machined. Like really nicely machined. And then we have this piece, which is as you can see by the bolts there. And another really nicely machined part. That's what holds the bush in. So anyway, yeah, let's get started. Okay, so that's the bracket we're going to take off. Yeah, there's definitely movement here, so that's obviously the issue, which I'm really happy that it's definitely that. Okay, so bolts look a little rusty, but I think we can rescue them. So 13. And 16, that's what you need. As well as that, you need your trusty Milwaukee igher. Can't be bothered to get out, so I'm just gonna look away. Big igher. Perfect, just like that. So I need to take these little ones off first. So that's all the bolts, and then the plate comes out. We get that bolt from over there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 big bolts and 2 little ones. You see the cracks there? See that? There's just nothing left. You see how flimsy it is? Whoa, how ripped it is. Jesus. Yeah, that's terrible. That's definitely my... Yeah, that'll be why. So I'm just gonna angle grind that off. I'm gonna cut it with a blade, then angle grind it from the top. Definitely need goggles for that. And then we'll get on to installing the new one. But it looks nice and dry down here, which is always good. So I've got that off now. off around the bush, so we need to trim that. But I'm just going to move that out of the way because we need to get all of this rubber off this bush. So gotta get right down to the base of that to make sure the new bush makes really good contact. There you go, all the way around. It's nice and smooth. You see, so that the bearing's smooth and silent. The issue was that and that. Those were the issues. The bearing itself is bang on. So now I'm gonna get the angle grinder and cut that. There we go. Oh, perfect. Trusty cutty. Thank you to Paul for lending me this. So I'm just about to start installing. I've got to put these, so they just got to go in there. Little small washer, big washer, and then on the other side the same. So you gotta do the same, turn them around, put another washer, and that just sits on there essentially. You build it up, like it'll sit like that, and then you take the top off, which I already loosened, and then you build it up into the car. Yeah, so I just split that just to show you the split. This is a really nice, really nicely milled bit of aluminium, and to be honest, so is the carrier. Isolation dampers in on both sides. Big washer and small washer underneath. One single big washer on top, and that will bolt in there. Front is the small groove, rear is the big groove. So I'm just going to bolt that in, and then we'll get back onto the car. So that's all done now, as you can see there, all bolted up. Alright, so it's all done. It really is as easy as it seems. Like, you know, like you can see, I'm just on full height. Jacks are there for safety, but not for anything else. And I did it in my car park because why not? So yeah, that's all done. The JXB product really is as good as it seems. Like I said, car's on full height, and I managed to get under there and do it. So just putting stuff away. Light, my Milwaukee light's really handy. Impact gun's really handy, even though I had my breaker bar just in case, but didn't use it. Socket set, 13, 14, 16. Literally is that quick. And a blade, just make sure your blade is sharp. But yeah, hope this is useful, and anybody wanting to give it a go does give it a go, because actually it is as easy as it seems. So like I said, it's been an hour and a half, and that includes me getting stuff out, racing the car, you know, putting everything start to finish, an hour and a half on the ground on my own. Simple, it really is. So anyway, peace.